Well, a nice easy run out for you tonight, and what did you learn from this one tonight?
I think always the first game's about getting through it, clean bill of health, and there's nothing like playing games, and so I thought it was really good exercise for that. Really pleased. It seems the lads have come through it well, and some good fitness work for them, and mentally good for them to play some football again in a friendly game. I know, but every game's competitive.
It's one of those things, isn't it? You can't replicate it during training sessions, but match minutes is what makes it up.
Yeah, you can't better the players. Every player loves playing football games. I think we've had a good solid 2 weeks of training. Obviously, being away for a week, and the first week we had a solid week. So, just building on that now and then ramping things up as we go. But really good to come out and play Rushden and see people again at the games. I thought it was a real positive night.
Some decent performances out there, notably, your first team players, or you recognised first team players, I suppose, were the ones that puffed their chests out. But I thought Callum Tripp in the first half was brilliant.
Yeah, it's been really good actually. See a couple of the young boys out tonight, and obviously Callum's someone who we had trained with us a little bit last year, and he's a good human being. He's a good person. He's got good behaviours, and like all the lads really, has come here tonight and showed the right characteristics around wanting to get better and improve. Yeah, so really pleased with them.
And 4 different goal scorers and a couple of the new lads on the score sheet.
Yeah, nice to see a couple of goals. It's again for the boys as well. It's nice to try and build a rhythm in them attacking areas, and it's something we're coming around to now in terms of our attacking work and build up and how we're going to create things. But tonight was some really good signs on that. So yeah, hopefully we can continue building.
A slightly different formation from what we've normally seen MK Dons play over the last 18 months or so. Is that something you're going to be trying to roll out a little bit more often?
Yeah, I think formations are starting points, right? It's formations are just an easy way to stipulate how you start when the ball's out or the balls are getting kicked off. So I think we'll look.
Only us nerds really worry about it.
No. It's I don't get fixated on formations. It's about people in positions and occupying certain spaces on the football pitch where we feel we can hurt teams. So yeah, obviously flip to a back 4 tonight, which obviously you've seen, and boys have been doing some good work on that. So I think the versatility will give us something in our armoury, and it depends on what we need for going forward.
Obviously the transfer window, and it's what everybody wants to know, isn't it? We saw Will Grigg training with you last week. What's happening there?
Yeah, it's been good to see him. Didn't know him really. Obviously he's been at the football club before, so yeah, we just offered him some training, and he's come in, and we've enjoyed having him with us, and who knows what the future holds on that one. But he's been a credit to himself, really. Yeah.
Is he still sticking around, or is he off on pastures new now?
Yeah, who knows? Obviously, there's been dialogue, and it'll be something that will probably become transparent in the coming weeks.
Another couple of rumours as well. Bradley Johnson's one that's been heavily linked. Is there any truth to that one?
Hey, Brad's obviously somebody most football clubs will know, and a very experienced player, and we're always looking to evolve the squad and add people in, and again that'll be another one where probably come again transparent in the next couple of weeks, but I'm sure he's not going to be short of options because he's a quality player.
And similarly, Sam Smith from Cambridge, a name that seems to have cropped up relatively out of nowhere.
News to me.
Well, that one puts that one to bed then. But obviously, you'll be looking to strengthen over the next couple of weeks, won't you? There's still some pretty big holes left in your side.
Yeah, I think it's a real exciting time at the minute. Really, we've got a real rebuild that needs to be done, and has been obviously a lot of hard work behind the scenes from various people trying to rebuild things from last year. Obviously, I think it was 12 players that were turned over in the summer. So we've got some work still to do. There's a lot of good things happening behind the scenes, and we're hopeful on a couple of things that are pretty close. So the boys that are here have been a credit in terms of the non-negotiables we speak about around the culture and the attitude and desire to work, and so yeah, hopefully we can add some more quality to the group and kind of mould it over the next couple of weeks and hit the season in a real positive light.
What we saw last season was a very young team with not an awful lot of experience, but experience in the right areas, and I think, do you think that's shown that you don't always need those experienced heads in your side? You can almost sort of sprinkle in that experience because the youth will get you through it.
Yeah, I think it's always having a blend. It's always people evolve. Them lads now are a year older, so that they'll be changing, they'll be evolving all the time, and that's football. We have to continue try and be the best versions of ourselves we can be, best version of the club we can show. So I think there's a lot of good work going on around trying to help every player we've got and trying to add to the group, and hopefully again it's just around trying to get better.
And finally, it's the first game back. The new season's just around the corner now, isn't it? Is it just whet your appetite for the season proper now?
Yeah, it does. I think we're all the same as staff. I think we're good for about 10 days in the off season, then we start to get itchy feet around getting back and getting working with players. So yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Again, we've got another hopefully couple of solid weeks ahead of us in terms of preparation, and there's nothing like the real stuff. So pre-season for us is around getting everyone through fit, obviously building a culture around learning and developing and performing and learning to win. So hopefully we can kind of roll into the season then and try and display the behaviours that we're trying to develop.